Welcome back, guys. Vaporology. Today we are here looking at the Subox Mini Starter Kit. Sorry for the delay. Been really sick and stuff the last little while, so we're working through it. But we're going to take a look at this is the clone kit from fasttech.com. I picked this up 30 something and change American. It was quite a bit cheaper than the authentic. I know it saved me about 20 bucks Canadian. And we'll get right into it. So I'm just going to run through the manual here. This is the manual it comes with. Come on, I'll get her focused. Package includes, there's your dimensions. Shows you the box mod. 7 to 50 watts, 1 amp charger, or input charging. How to assemble, how to build the RBA, how to fill these use. It goes through pretty much everything. And this is the K-Box kit. 5 quick clicks turns it on and off. Plus a minus button. What? Oh yeah, to adjust the up and down. There's really not very many options with this one. If you turn it off and press the plus and negative together and hold them down, it'll flip the display around, but that's pretty much it. It does have all the different protections. PCB over temperature, reverse cell protection or reverse polarity, short circuit, yada yada. I'll let you guys read all this if you so choose. Just quickly finish this off. And then it goes into French. So in the box you get, first off let's talk about the box. The box looks exactly like the authentic. It comes with the scratch and check authenticity codes. It is wrapped in shrink wrap as well. I've taken that off in the essence of time here. The code will fail miserably when you check it. However, it looks so damn good I doubt half the people would even bother. When you open it up, like your box would be here, I've already obviously taken it out. You pull the bottom layer and there's a whole bunch of cards in the bottom. And the first one that you're greeted with is this one. And this is how to check that code. So they're like pushing it on you. Here, go check the code, go check the code. So you're like, oh, whatever, it's real, I don't need to. Goes through the wattage levels for the coils and, yeah, the VG-PG ratios that you can use. And I do find, and also what I want to talk about are these V2 coils. I also picked up the kit with a 5-pack of these. And I gotta say, if you haven't tried the new V2 Canyon coils out, you're missing out. Because they are vertical coils. And they make a huge improvement to not only the flavor, but the airflow. Just the overall performance of the tank is definitely increased by them doing this. Next, they need to figure out a way to increase the bottom airflow of these things. Redesign the coil somehow. It's not impossible, Kenya. Everyone else managed to do it. Anyway, so let's go see what you get in the package. You open it up and you're greeted with this. You get a spare 1.2 ohm coil. That's this guy here. Super tightly packed too, I might add. So it is more for the mouth to lungers or the guys that are vaping the high nic juices. And you get the plus RBA head. So this has the screw on the bottom. Let's see if I can grab it all apart. Very easy. One little half thread will crack that screw. And it just pulls off. And that's what I love about it, is you don't have to sit there and dick around trying to thread it in with your build on there. You just get it where you want it. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. Not enough stuff in the way there. Got a new camera. Still learning how to work with it here. And that's it. So it does come with the cotton to build. You got everything you need pretty much to build this a couple times, twice. The coil in it is a 0.5 ohm coil, I believe. I'll double check that for you here. Okay, so you do get some organic cotton. I don't know if it is in the clone version, to be honest. I don't know. I don't think it really looks like organic cotton to me. You also get a little parts bag, some spare screws for the RBA, as well as I don't know, there's one, 2 bigger ones and 2 smaller ones. Yeah, two for the build deck and 2 spare ones, I guess, for that to hold it all together, the RBA section. And that's it. And a new USB charging cable. It does charge at 1 amp. And this is where we're going to start with my beefs. Now, I bought 3 of these for friends and family members. I'm just going to take this case off. It doesn't come with this rubber case, by the way. Now, the first day, I gave one of my friends, the first day he had it, like the first day, he went and plugged it in, and if you look at the bottom here, you can see that USB port's not perfectly aligned. So when you put your USB in, you gotta kind of make sure it goes in right. Well, he didn't really pay attention. I guess it was dark, whatever, his fault. But he broke one of the pins off of the USB port. So now you cannot use this to charge. It's rendered useless. You can basically externally charge. So that was a piss off. And from there, I'm going to go into what I do like about this mod. Now, I'm running this with my original version 1 sub tank on here. However, I'm using a V2 base. Now, I'm not really sure how I should go about this, but whatever. The mod itself, I don't mind. You know, if you're aware of the faults of it. The only real issue that people have, I had another friend, I sent it up north to him up in a freaking... Anyway, no way for him to get it. He's got to send it back to me, and I got to replace it with something else now, because what he's done is he's threaded on an atomizer. Now, this is the version 1. If you guys heard anything about the version 1 K-Box minis, if you look in there, it's actually not spring-loaded 510. You see that rubber around the gold? It's just like a grommet. It's kind of like the original E-Leaf 20 watts. Same kind of thing. They put this pin in a rubber grommet. Now, there is some adjustment, right, as it's rubber, so it will kind of squish a little bit. But if you push it down, if you have a very well-endowed atomizer and you thread it on there, well, chances are you're going to pop it right through into the mod and pretty much render it useless. So keep that in mind. The newer Kanger authentic ones are spring-loaded. So that's something to be aware of. Other than that, I've had no issues with it. I've threaded all my atomizers on fine and had no fitment problems. I've had no issues. It always reads. You know, so right now I got the version. Okay, now we're going to start on my second beef. I will go through all the highlights and features of this in a second. There's really not much to it. On and off, lock, flip the display. Now, in the box, you notice it comes with this black version 2 sub-tank mini. Nice little kit for the price. You're thinking, awesome. Dual airflow on the base. Now, the first one that I used, this is the top section of it. Now, everything that is silver here is supposed to be black. I used it for maybe 2 or 3 days. I filled it up with a strawberry kiwi. No, I didn't even realize that it was a cracker or anything, and I don't think it really is because it hasn't hurt anything else. But after about 2 or 3 days, I opened it up, and I want to change my flavor, so I was going to clean it out, and I pulled the glass off, and I just started rubbing it just to dry it off kind of thing after I'd rinsed it with some warm water, and this just started peeling off. Like, it was like if you've ever used paint remover on a car or something like that, on a piece of metal, you spray it on, it bubbles, and then you just kind of wipe it off. It just wiped off like rubber. It felt like rubber. Maybe they didn't get the oven hot enough when they baked the ceramic coating on. I'm not sure. In Fastech's defense, they did send me a new tank. Haven't got it yet, but a version 2 stainless, so it would look like this. No coating on the inside. Yay, that's the way I want it. From the start, I kind of looked at that coating and went, I don't really like tanks being coated on the inside. I see this being a problem. And sure enough, on the clone version, it is a problem. Now, I haven't used this tank yet. With regular juices and stuff, you'll probably be fine. But if you're vaping fruity stuff that may have, like, you know, lemonades and stuff, lemon-flavored things especially, they can be pretty harsh on things, I guess. Same with the kiwis and the strawberries. But I don't know, I haven't heard anybody else say the same problem. There's quite a few people that have bought this now, and I'm the only one that's had this issue. I don't know. So other than that major downside, it's a pretty good value, honestly, because here, like where I'm from, just to buy this mod would cost me more than this whole kit cost me on Fastech. and to have that RBA, spare glass, all the spare parts. So what I actually did, this base here is from the version 1. That's the other half of this tank that I just showed you. I just took a Dremel, and because they, on the build base here, I think I'll take this one apart to show you. I got lucky and was able to grind it all down because it's not actually sprayed or anything on the inside. So I just took a wire brush and a Dremel and hit the outside of it and made it look chrome to match my other tank. But it worked, you know, and that's the thing, like, I can't get all the black out of here. I tried. And it's all up in the top cap, and it's just like it's everywhere. And I don't feel safe vaping on it, knowing that there's still paint in there. Like, there's no way. It needs to be media blasted, and I don't have the means to do that. So, into the junk bin it goes. So as for the mod, back door pops off. The one thing that this mod didn't come, or this kit didn't come with, was the red stickers to put on your battery. I guess the Authentic has some stickers you put on, and then it keeps with the red and black theme rather than having a blue battery or pink or whatever color your batteries are. So it is a spring-loaded pin on the top. It's the spring-loaded negative. Sometimes they can get a bit sticky. You want to make sure that it's putting pressure onto your battery. You put it in negative first. 5 clicks, or it's already on. 5 clicks will turn it off or on. I'm gonna focus, you stupid thing. Off it says. So I'll try and get you a shot of the screen here. Focus. So it won't show you your voltage until you fire it. That sounds good. If you press both together, I believe. Is it both together? So you just flip the screen around for red or lefties. But that's pretty much your only option right there. I don't know how to do anything else with this one. Like all my e-leafs and stuff, there's a way to check the firmwares and do all that stuff. And this one, it's just no. You can keep clicking for days. It's not going to do anything. Anyway, I don't know any more tricks for this one. I haven't seen any. It's a very simple, basic mod. But it does fire up to 50 watts. I've ran some of my RDAs on it, you know, on 0.2, 0.3 builds, just to push it a little bit, and it worked fine. I didn't overheat it. I know I could have if I torture tested it and whatnot, but for the price point, I don't want to destroy it. Has all the markings of the original. Maybe I just got a bummy tank. Maybe it was at the back side of the freaking assembly line as it went through the heating room, you know, like they baked that coating on there, like a powder coat finish, PVD or whatever they used. Maybe I got a bummy tank. I don't know. But that's pretty much the review, guys. We got lots more to come. I got a ton of things on the way. I got that Sub-Zero competition mod from Fastech. I got the AX1 from Sector 1 coming as well. Oh, there's just lots, man. There's always something on the way. So I'm sorry for the delay, guys. I will work harder to get more videos out for you guys. Fog them out. Keep calm. Vape on.